everyone, it's Zedediah Cat, aka Z, aka Zed, aka Cat Tice. I just got back from treatment for mental health. I got told I needed to gain weight, so I made this smoothie. It doesn't look very good, but it actually doesn't taste too bad. I actually added some grains, whereas my staff member had added peaches, what else was in it? Soy milk, Danimals, strawberry shake thing, little thing of it, strawberry yogurt, which was good, mixing with it, and ice. And I added some grains to it, and grapes. They also added grapes before I did it. So that was the first time I drank it, so this time I added the greens for the first time. It tastes really good. It's really thickening and really filling. It's really hard because I'm stuck in the mindset of like losing, but I'm like trying to remember if I don't gain the weight back, because I know psychiatrist is going to keep track of it and medical doctor will too. And we're going to keep, I guess next time I see the doctor I'm going to have my sugars rechecked, because in the hospital it was too low. It was low. So they surprisingly didn't keep a check on that, but when they found out it was low, I didn't know till today when I got discharged. And they didn't tell me till the second I was discharging that I was discharging. So that was interesting. I just got out of the state hospital where I'm located. It was definitely weird being sent to that one. I haven't been to that one in years. So like that one was definitely different. The dietitian, the only thing I can say bad about that treatment, that hospital, was that dietitian did not listen to me. She did not pay attention to me. She literally just gave me my gluten allergies nonstop. So throughout every day I was throwing up. They had no idea why. So now we found out for sure there is a gluten issue. I will always throw it up. Dairy's not bad for me right now. My stomach just moves with it. So it's the first thing that my stomach's actually worked with long enough to let it move. So now we're working on getting me better. As y'all can see, my collarbones are starting to show more, a little bit. I do this and you can really see them. Even when I relax, this one's showing, and so is this one. But I'm trying to do better. I don't want to go inpatient for my eating disorder. The group home to me is enough for that. I don't want to go to the hospital for that and get tubed again. So I'm tired of that shit. So no hospital for me. So babe, I know you're gonna watch the video, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if I go back in, feel free to bitch me out. Feel free. I hate to say it, but babe, feel free to bitch my ass out. Especially if it's eating disorder behavior wise, or not getting enough fluids in. Child mood's gonna be happy today because, hold on. It's kind of hard to drink it because it's thick. But I'm doing better. Only thing is I'm bouncing my leg. I don't know how to stop. Working my butt off to stop doing behaviors all the time. That's self-harm based. I'm trying to do better. I actually am doing better with it. So just so y'all know, there's no reason to turn me in because I'm not doing anything wrong. If I would go back in, no problem. Naturally, cops would be here and I'd go back in. But I'm not doing it. Not doing anything to get in trouble. Not doing anything to get sent back in. Gonna try my butt off to make sure I don't do shit to go back in. Because I don't like it. There was too much overstimulation all the time. There was always yelling, screaming, and at one point my mom got laid a hand on. And I was so upset about that. Now the friend from the hospitals, I'm expecting 2 friends to call me tonight. They haven't yet. Told them to call me so they know, like, hey, I'm safe. Go ahead and call me. I think I know what unit I was on, so if nothing else, I'll get the number from the state hospital I was at and call them myself and ask them to go ahead and send me to that phone, those phones, so I can hear that one patient's voice that I want to stay in touch with and talk to her. She was sweet. She acted like a mom. But the mom I mentioned earlier, I had known for about 10 years, and she became my actual mom. Because my biological mom, hate to say it, Teresa Kimberly Capito Palmer, but you ain't shit. Love you, Mom, but you ain't done anything for me. Not gonna lie. I'm really better now with my chart. Even though I lost weight so much so quick somehow, I don't know how, because I would sit down and I wouldn't move. So we don't know how I lost so much weight so quick. But it was such a drastic weight loss that they said on my discharge paperwork that I needed to gain weight. Second, I heard that I was ready to have a meltdown, because that's not something I wanted to hear. I read it, but I thought ABA was not that. I didn't think anything of it like that. So I just felt weird, and I didn't feel like they should have decided to write that on my discharge papers. At 8 o'clock, I gotta take one set. I think. No, 9 o'clock I have to take one. Then we're going to work on waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, taking the other one, and it's antibiotics, because there's somewhere in my body there's an infection, and we found out. Originally, we were thinking this ear was infected. Now we're thinking it's somewhere in my jaw being mouth infected. But right now, the doctor said it's my wisdom teeth are coming through back here on this one. So we're working my butt off to figure out what's really wrong. But I'm on antibiotics, I think 3 or 4 times a day. Taking them like I'm supposed to, doing everything like I'm supposed to, learning how to cope with borderline and everything. And got told today that my different personalities are just different forms of myself, just haven't changed and separated from the time I was a little kid. And they formed because of that. It's so hard to drink, but it's so good at the same time. So I'm going to work on doing better. And I'm going to try and make another video in a little bit when I finish it. Talk at you later. Peace.